What is good, guys? So we're finally back with another video. I am your host, Sleepy Celestial. Now let's get right into this. So like I promised, we are planning on doing an Allyson Fielx commercial that was sponsored at the US Olympic trials. Now it is so good to see Allyson Fielx again. She is one of my biggest track and field inspiration, as well as one of my favorite track athletes. There's no comparison. You know, Allyson had made every team that she was in, and she played a major part when it came to making the relays, and also she has 2 world records under her belt, you know, which is even cool. She got the 4x1 and the mixed relay. You know, her personal best is 21.69. And you know, she's the only athlete that has won 3 consecutive world championship in the 200. So, and the pedigree of diamond leagues, world championships, and Olympic medals, it's so big. You know, she has 30 world championships medals. She has 11 Olympic medals, and she has at least 22 or 30 Diamond League trophies under her name. Like, the pedigree of Allyson Fielx accomplished is just in awe. You know, she was not the fastest person when it comes to breaking records back to back, but I could honestly say she was one of the athletes that, with integrity, and you know, with integrity comes with so much with her. You know, she ran when it matters, and she was the most dependable athlete when she was running. You know, she was in every team, 4x1, 4x2, 4x4, whichever you call it, she was there. You know, some of the major wins that the US had was due to Allyson Fielx. So, with no further ado, let's watch the commercial. It is called Legends Do It First. So I'm very, very happy that she created her own brand. She partnered with Athleta, which is Seish. So I'm pretty cool. She created her own wear to even represent at the Olympics, at the Tokyo Games. So let's watch the commercial, and then I will upload the other trailer of the video, which will have me not in it, but this one will be most of my reaction to the whole thing. So let's watch it now.
Legends do it first. The first teen world champion sprinter. The first person to win 32 medals, making her the most decorated runner of all time. Usually the first to cross the finish line, but also the first to walk away. The first to challenge the status quo and champion change off the track. The first athlete to win gold in her own shoes and create a movement for women everywhere. Not just the first of her kind, but a legacy for every first to come.
So we're gonna stop it there. Like I said, congratulations to Allyson for being a businesswoman, and she's one of the first forefront athletes that started creating a mole-last of a woman's foot, because I've learned that even from her, that the longest a mole-last for sneakers, especially for women, was due to men. It was mostly by men, and then they used that to create sneakers for women. So she's the first to create a mole-last for women, by women, for women. So that was pretty cool. You know, I love her brand Seish, and how she said like women deserve better. I think that's pretty cool, and it's an awesome message to send out to little girls, and especially young women. I think that's pretty cool. I think that, you know, sometimes when you're not like a big athlete that breaks records back to back, that some of your accomplishment goes overlooked. But I think that Allyson accomplishment on and off the track is so big than we could imagine. You know, especially she was the first athlete to, I would say, cut ties with Nike due to like maternity leave. If I'm not, I was reading the whole article and story. You know, I could never get tired of listening to her story, because it's sad to see an athlete of her caliber be cut by Nike, and Nike had to change their policy due to the fact that, you know, first of all, it was Allyson Fielx. You guys had her for the longest of any athlete. You know, she was practically the face of track and field for the longest, especially for Nike. And to see that happen, and now she created a way where female athletes could get maternity leave, I think that was probably the coolest thing I've seen, because when you see athletes of her caliber and they retire, they're not really focusing on bettering the next generation. But I think she felt like it was her responsibility to create a new lane for anybody to follow, and I think that was very, very, very accomplished. So for anyone that's interested in her brand, Seish, you guys could look up the name. You know, I'm not getting paid for this, but when you're a true fan of an athlete that is considered like a role model to you and how she carry herself on and off the track, I don't mind, you know, giving out little, I would say, advertise to market her product. I think she's a very good athlete. I think it's very cool for young women and even any older one, or even some guys, to look up to her and be like, she was those athletes that her name carries so much weight, you know. And I think the respect and integrity that she has on and off the track is eternal. Like, people will remember Allyson for long as she retired, but still her name is always in the conversation because she is that great. So like and subscribe, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be focusing on the set list for day 4 as well as day 5 of the US trials, and then we'll start talking about the Jamaican trials a bit later. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.